what's up everybody? Welcome back to Big A's YouTube channel. Today we'll be going over how to make a Bloody Shad hand tie jig. It's one of my favorite colors, one of the most versatile colors out there in my opinion. It borders on a natural color. There's a lot of natural colors that are incorporated in this hand tie jig, and it's pretty versatile. You can fish it from murky waters all the way up to clear waters. And so we'll show you how to make that today, and let's get started. So first we'll show you a finished product, and this is our finished product here. So as you can see, we have it on a 1/16 ounce red and silver jig head on a number 4 sickle hook. And then you have your new age Chanel, which you can see it's gray with a little bit of red tinsel in there. Pardon the camera, it's not kind of zooming in or capturing it fully there. But then we have some red, silver, and gold Flashabou that's incorporated in the jig. And then also we have our crazy legs. And so the crazy legs consist of solid white, and then they're kind of hard to see, but there's actually some translucent crazy legs here that have nothing but just silver flake in them. And so this is, like I said, our Bloody Shad color. And let's get this tied up. So the first thing we do is we got our jig head here in the vise. We're gonna lay down a good base of red thread. Now remember guys, if you're just beginning or you're starting to make these, make sure that your thread base is good. It's pretty solid all the way down through there. And you want to stop it just at the tip of the barb to just short of the barb of the hook. You'll hear me gripe on that all the time in a large majority of my videos. And the reason for that is the more material we bring down past the shank, or I'm sorry, the tip of the hook, and bring that material down the shank of the hook, the more that can impede with our hookup percentages. And you know, as fishermen, we don't want that. We want to get every hook set. So that's just my personal opinion. And to be honest, you'll see you don't need to go past the barb of the hook. The jig will look full and it'll have enough material on it. So the next thing we'll do is, we got about eight strands or so of our Flashabou here. And so I like to bring that up underneath the jig head like so, get it started. And when you tie this, just kind of try to keep it straight, tight, and run it down the shank of the hook evenly here. There you go. Now we'll get our crazy legs. And again, we use about 3 solid whites and 3 of the translucent with silver flakes in them. Get these cut real quick. All right, so when we lay these on here, what I like to do is just kind of push them down over the shank of the hook a little bit. Get your first couple wraps just a little loose, just to get them fixed on there. And then as you come down the shank of your hook, just wrap those nice and tight. And then work your way all the way back up. We're having a bobbin issue here. There we go. All right, there we go. Now we're ready for our Chanel. Again, this is New Age Chanel. I get all my stuff from Crazy Anglers. I've had good luck with them. They're about the cheapest I've found. And the lady down there, she's awesome. She responds back real quick. And I just like dealing with them. They have good customer service. So we'll get this Chanel on here. All right, guys. Now, if you don't have a rotary vise, it's not a big deal. Just when you make your wraps, make sure they're nice tight, that you're pushing down on everything and keeping it all nice and uniform. I see a lot of guys, they just kind of throw these together, and I mean, that's fine if you're doing it for your own personal use, but like I said, we like to sell some of our products because I own a little bait shop on the side, so we try to make everything as nice as we can do it. So when you get to the head of the jig, I like to go one behind and pull the chenille forward, one in front, one behind, pull it forward again, and then one behind. And what that does, it really pinches it, gives it a good hold before we go into our whip finish. So we'll snip that off now. Grab our whipping tool. I like to do a double whip finish. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Pull it real nice and tight. 1, oop, get out of there. 2, 3, 4. Now you can trim all this up before, or you can just do it after. What I like to do is, so they're all about the same, is I like to lay them in my hand here, and I try to make them all right at about 2 inches. That's just the size I like to fish. I think 2 inches is a good universal size for the majority of the year for about any conditions. Now obviously there's times where we want to actually match our bait size, but overall, if you're just looking for like a good size, 1 3/4 to 2 inches is a pretty decent all year round size crappie jig. And then, so there you have it. There's your finished product. Again, this is Bloody Shad from Big A's Baits. If you don't mind, comment in the section down below, like and subscribe if you like what you see. And then don't forget to find us on Facebook at Big A's Baits Everything Fishing Group. We make a lot of different plastics. That's primarily what we make, but a lot of different plastics and a lot of different colors for all the different fishermen's needs out there. And again, we appreciate your time. Thank you, and God bless.